This podcast is recorded on Gadigal land. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
Hey chicks, I'm Sal.
And I'm Anne.
This is
said it like that. And I'm Al, and you're listening to
Two Bro Chicks, the show that shares life lessons and tips to help make you rich in life. And welcome to our July favourites.
We're officially in less time to Christmas than it has been since the start of the year. And that is how I will be measuring the rest of the year.
That is how we always measure time. It's not by minutes or hours or seconds. It's by the proximity to Christmas.
Yeah, literally. How many days until Christmas? There are officially 21 Fridays until Christmas.
That's exciting.
How good's that? 148 days? That doesn't sound as good. So, 21 Fridays until Christmas. Let's go, people. Santa's coming. Santa.
Very exciting. I love how it's our July favourite. So we're like, it's Christmas in July.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. But
Christmas.
for any of you chicks who are new around these parts, in our July favourites, we're sharing all of our fave recs from the month, what we've been shopping, listening to, reading, loving.
Oh.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
So what's your first favourite for July?
My first favourite for July is my new Kindle holder.
Oh, yes.
I have reached a new level of lazy and I'm happy to be here.
Tell me about it.
So a lot of people have probably seen these online, but it's essentially a thing that holds my Kindle when I'm in bed and it has a little clicker on it.
Ooh, so does it clip onto like your bedside table?
So I bought one, didn't rate it.
Ooh.
So which was the one that I clipped onto my bedside table because it came with this little swivelly arm that was just such a pain in the ass to use.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of it. It kind of just like it would fall off. I also think like having those clamps on my bedside table, I was worried about it damaging the table.
Yeah.
So the one that I love is actually a floor stand. And it's got so much better structure to it. It's a floor stand and you can really move it around, lean it over the bed. And I basically just don't have to hold the Kindle. But the other part of it is like it has a little clicker thing on it. So I am just tucked into bed, doona to the chin, little clicker under the blanket, and it's just sitting there and I'm just clicking and reading my book. I have never entered a flow state quite like it.
And
it was like $30 on Amazon, literally so affordable and just so good. If you're not a huge reader, like probably not worth the investment because as well, like I do just whenever I get out of bed, I just put it in the corner of my room and then when I go to bed, I put it back.
Yeah.
But if you're not a huge reader, it'll probably piss you off having something in the corner of your room or you'll just be like, I don't really use it.
Yeah.
So, which is so fair enough. But it got me thinking about how much my Kindle has saved me. So we did like a series online and it was like things to buy that save you thousands of dollars. So it's kind of like a double whammy. When we do favorites, I find that we and I often think of what have I bought this month? What have I seen this month? Because naturally it's X month favorites.
Yeah.
But I've started trying to make sure that I am incorporating things that I've had
For a
long time that are still my favorite thing. Cue the jingle. It's just the one from last month that was really big. My Kindle stand. No, I'm not doing it. So if you were to buy 2 books per month, that cost annually comes to about $480 for the year, right? However, the cost of a Kindle is $159. And then I also pay for the Kindle Unlimited subscription, which is $14 per month. So for 2026, for 1 year of savings buying the device and the subscription, I would save $153. But I've had my Kindle for like 7 years. So over the cost of its lifetime, it then increases to savings of $300-ish per year. My Kindle has saved me $1,700.
Yeah, whoa.
My Kindle has saved me $1,713 by having it for as long as I have. And give or take that number a little bit because sometimes there's books that aren't included in the Kindle Unlimited subscription.
Yeah.
And so those books I have bought, but they're always cheaper. And sometimes if I really like the book, I buy the physical book.
Yeah.
So like that number could probably be a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher, depending on how much. I haven't run the numbers on every single book I've read.
Yeah, but as a general guide.
It's a general guide. It's definitely saved me money, like without a doubt in my mind. And it is just my favorite thing ever. We've just been in Europe this whole time, and I think about things. I put things on the scale of if I forgot it on a holiday, would I buy it?
Yeah.
And I would. So like if I forgot my Kindle on like a month-long holiday, I would have to buy it. It's the same thing as if I forgot my phone charger. Like it's not actually.
It's a non-negotiable.
It's a non-negotiable. It must be there. I have to have my book, my baka.
Yeah, we need the baka time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And what I do love about like a Kindle in comparison to some other tech items that you might be investing a little bit more money in is that they're very, very durable. And they last a long time.
Some of them are waterproof.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you could lay on like a lilo in the pool with your Kindle.
Yes, you could.
I like that.
Do you know what ones I like on those? I like the ones that are like a little bean donut with the mesh in the middle and your butt really sinks down and hangs in it.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, I could see that for you.
Okay. My first July favourite is an article that I read that was published on Pop Sugar by the writer Christine Thompson, and the headline was "No More Maxing, Why I'm Minusing."
Oh, I think I saw this.
Yeah,
yeah. But I didn't read it, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear about it.
To hear all about it. So you know how like the concept of looks maxing or fiber maxing, health maxing, longevity maxing, sleep maxing, like everything's maxing at the moment. And, you know, some of these terms like, I don't know, the looks maxing thing, obviously that has very problematic roots. But I do also think that it's kind of like a term that is now being just tacked on to everything. And I'm over it. Are you?
Yes.
I just am
I'm
like...
sleepy.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we love a glow up, we love a reset, we love an opportunity to look at life and be like, where can I optimize here and there? But I think that
I like a hack.
I love a hack and a tip.
Yeah.
Something that's going to
An
make,
optional, here you go.
if you want to, here if you need.
Yeah.
It might
here
say,
if you need. Wing attack.
absolutely, yes, absolutely. The wing attack tips of the
The
world.
wing attack hacks.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Gonna write a book.
Whereas I feel like the maxing trend is like all or nothing. It's giving 75
It's giving 75
hard.
fucking hard.
And
it's giving like, you ugly, lazy, stupid fuck.
yeah.
And I'm like, I woke up
Damn.
at 7.
literally.
If you're not up at 4 a.m., then you're losing money, you stupid fuck.
That
I'm
is-
like, how did you get in?
yeah.
Where, was it
Who gave you a key?
Did you get a key? You're gonna wear that, you ugly piece of shit. These are my pajamas. What are you talking
My mum bought me this top.
about? What? I love
Fuck is going
this. Is my grandma did this for me. Oh my
1000%. Like
okay.
that is.
Are you all right? Don't talk to me like that. You need to talk in a proactive voice. Huh?
You're being passive.
You're being passive aggressive. You fuck. That's not an alpha tone.
Yeah.
What? I just want. Are you all right? Did something happen to your esophagus?
Yes.
happened?
Yeah, so that's the vibe that is all over the internet right now.
I could do that for this whole episode.
Yeah. And I'm over it. And clearly this author is too. And, you know, she was talking about it, and I'll link the article in the show notes so you can read the whole thing if you are so inclined. But, you know, she was saying that she agrees. Like, it's kind of like a lot of pressure to feel like you're constantly optimizing, and that your whole life is like a work in progress project. And instead of X-maxing, whatever it is, she's adopting a new philosophy, which is minusing.
Yeah.
Which
That's what that man at the start of the episode
needs.
Don't
Yeah,
know who he
listen up,
was.
Chad. This is for you.
Chad.
And basically,
Chad's neck is just as thick as his head.
it's a tree trunk.
It's thumb.
You
know the thumb thumbs from Spy Kids?
He's been next maxing.
He's been next maxing.
Yeah, that's his
Thumb
project.
maxing. Your thumbs are too weak. You fuck.
Yeah, you give a thumbs up and they're like, loser.
You don't thumbs up anymore. You thumb fist.
Yes. Yeah, so she's instead posed this new philosophy of minusing, which I definitely related to more. And it's all about getting in touch with yourself and noticing the elements in your life that are genuinely improving it, and then subtracting the things that aren't. So instead of like looking for ways to like add more and more into your life, it's like, what are the things that I'm doing that aren't working for me and I'm not enjoying, and how can I do less of that? So she likens it to gardening, where you remove like the weeds and the things that you don't need in your life, and that gives space for the things that you actually like to.
Weed the chads.
Yeah, weed the fucking chads out of your life.
Dum-dums.
And yeah, while maxing is a trending topic, the article just reminded me that having a healthy life isn't about having like maximum of anything. It's about balance. Like, instead of focusing all of your time on, like protein maxing or look maxing or whatever it is, like, let's just look at the things that we genuinely need in day-to-day life to feel happy and healthy, and check in and just make sure they're all kind of being taken care of in a similar level.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like how like there's protein versions of everything now.
Yeah.
What?
And that's the thing, like, this shit
Nothing makes me happier than a non-protein meal. You know? Like a vodka pasta rigatoni, no protein.
Yeah, we're pasta maxing.
I'm pasta maxing.
Yeah.
I'm wine maxing. Okay? I'm kissing maxing. And I'm laughing maxing.
Yeah.
Okay? Fuck off, Chad.
Yeah.
Any Chads listening to this, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Or if, like, your partner's name's Chad.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lovely partner. Unless he's like the guy that broke in at the start.
Yeah. Did you give him the key?
No,
I'd like that
he
back.
probably used his neck to break the door down.
He just body slammed into
You know
the
how
door.
giraffes fight? That's how Chad broke down the door.
Fully.
Okay, my next one is binaural beats. Not beetroot.
What's that?
What's that? Okay, I think you're going to like this. I know, bear with me. If you haven't heard of them, here's the simple version. Binaural beats are an audio technique where two slightly different frequencies are played into each ear simultaneously.
Whoa.
So your brain detects the difference between the two and essentially it syncs to it. I know. And so the process is called brainwave entertainment, and it's basically a life hack to lock in and focus.
Ooh.
So depending on the frequency, you can nudge your brain into a deep state of focus. Relaxivity is not a word. I was joining two things.
I like it.
You can kind of put your brain into like deeper states of focus, calm, creativity, or even sleep. So as someone who, I don't know if anyone would pick up on this, I'm not very good at focusing on one thing at a time. We had to have like 3 hours of desk work, and I think every 20 minutes I was like, Sal, what's going on with it? Have you seen it? And I was like, shut the fuck up. It's myself that I like pop these on. And you probably heard it every now and again when I would take my headphones off. But it basically helps you like drop into that like focused
State.
mode where you're like, wow, I got so much done. So I really like it because I find it really helpful. So for focus specifically, you want beta waves that are roughly 14 to 30 hertz, HZ.
Yeah.
I've actually kind of made up that that's hertz, but I'm assuming it is. So it's kind of good because it's not necessarily relying on like caffeine or like convincing yourself to sit down or literally like taping yourself to a chair, which I did once in high school. It didn't really work that well. But I've been using it for when I need to kind of get into deep work sessions and not be such like a squirrel.
So is it like a playlist of ambient noise?
So yeah, the best part of it is it's free. So you can go on YouTube or on Spotify and they have full playlists, and the playlist on Spotify has like different beats for different purposes. So you can have it for sleeping, you can have it for calm, you can have it for focus. And it kind of distracts your brain from being like, yeah, I'm pussy, bitch.
Which it always is.
Yeah, my brain is in ratikatiki-ta mode all the time.
Fully. Yeah. My next July favorite is, I don't know, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but it's a backpack. Because I'm a notorious bag lady and I'm always carrying a bunch of shit and I've like caused serious nerve damage to my shoulder.
Seriously.
Yeah, so I've done this roundup of like everyday work handbags and brands that you can get good quality handbags from, right? And then a lot of people were like, yeah, but I want a backpack. And I was like, okay, good point. And then when I was also doing my own research before we went on our trip, I'd found this Australian brand called Ella and Earth, and they do a lot of really beautiful handbags and backpacks. And the one that I got is the Odyssey insulated bag, and you can get them in like a smaller or a larger size. And the reason that I like it is that you can wear it as a backpack, but also it has a shoulder strap, so you can wear it as a shoulder bag if you want to as well. It also has one of those straps in it on the back that you can like slide onto your luggage. So if you want to take it as like your carry-on when you're traveling, it is also insulated as it says in the name. So if you're using it as a work handbag, you can take like your water bottle or your lunch and it's going to keep it cool. It has like secret pockets on the inside so that you can put your passport and stuff in there. It's just a really good like multi-purpose handbag that is pretty good quality, durable, and is the sort of bag that you would be able to use for work or if you're on a trip, which I love. Backpack. What's your next July favorite?
Okay, it's creating your little black book of favorites, not sexually, you freak. So basically, I feel like we have this conversation a couple times, but it's like I like being able to go, I know a guy, you know, and it's creating a collection of your favorite things in terms of restaurants, services, you know, handy tradesmen, whatever. And like even beauty therapists, whatever that is, and getting the people that you're like, yep, that's my person that does that. I like the idea of that. I like building that out and being like, cool, I need my hair done. Bang. If you don't have one of those, or if you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
you
could just do it in your notes app. But the reason I like it is because it saves you time, money, or a headache. So time, because you're not researching the same things over and over again. You already know the restaurant, the electrician, the dry cleaner. Decision is made in seconds, not hours.
Yeah.
Money, because panic buying obviously is costing a lot of money.
Yeah.
So the first plumber who picks up the restaurant you booked out of desperation almost always costs more. Like your little black book full of people is whose pricing you know about. One, you're already on the front foot, you know what it is. But two, I find when you are consistent with the same people or services or restaurants, you create relationships with these people that you kind of can like build rapport and relationships that sometimes, you know, you get good deals and mates rates. And if people put their prices up, sometimes your price goes up too, which is fine. People are allowed to price themselves however they want. But often I find that people are like, no, it's fine. Just do the normal thing. Like if you're an existing client.
Or if you're in a bit of a bind and you need like a last minute thing, like they're probably more likely to try and fit you in.
Yes.
If you
timing wise for themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying that in terms of trying to get discounts for people. That's not what I'm saying. And then obviously the headache, because like bad experience or expensive ways that don't show up on receipts, and just trying to find someone can also be a bit of a fucking headache and time consuming.
Yeah.
Not the vibe. So how to build your little black book of favorites is start with what you already know. Think back over the last year. Who showed up, who did the job, who left you thinking, wow, I'd use them again. And that's your foundation to write them down. Then organize it by category, not alphabetically. So you want to open and see restaurants and then go Italian, Greek, Thai, whatever that is. And you can kind of run through that. Bars, blah, 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 happy hour at this, whatever that is. So adding context, not just the details. So like, why did you like it? What's it really good for? I also find this so helpful because when friends even just ask like, where should we go for dinner?
Yeah.
Or does anyone know a good hairdresser? Or whatever it is. Like you can be like, yeah, I know someone.
And it's good because of XYZ.
Nothing gets me going more than being like, tell them Alex sent you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just being like, yeah, tell them I sent you.
Street cred.
Street cred. Yeah, I know a guy. I'll message him. I'll loop you on. I'll get you in.
Loved doing that. I know someone.
I'll message them, see if they're free. I'll get your booking. Don't worry. Yeah. So the other point is you can't have too many favorites, otherwise it's not a favorite anymore. So obviously have, maybe your number one, maybe some backups, but create a one in, one out eventually. Like you're allowed to find things that work better for you. And if that's the case, you can still keep your favorite in there if you want, but you can also swap things out. Otherwise you just end up with a really long fucking list and you're in the same thing where you're like, I don't know a guy, I just have a list.
Yeah, keep it curated.
Yeah. Then also, use this wisely. Ask the people you respect most where they go. Ask around. Like you don't have to create this all from personal experience. Like you can ask friends, be like, do you know anyone? What's this? What's that?
Love a good word of mouth rec.
Word of mouth is the best. And then just be deliberate with who you're adding. Like don't do it. Because I say this is me being like, yeah, I love the idea of a little black book.
Yeah.
That I just like start adding to it just for fucking fun.
So
just
that
to,
it can be done.
Yeah. But it's like, it's a process. It's, end result. So things I would add to my little black book or what I'm adding to it. So home and trades, like, a handyman, cleaners, pest control, plumbers, electricians. Then health and body, obviously a GP that you actually trust and asks you the right questions, makes you feel heard. But a dentist, a physio, an optometrist, all of those that you're also like, there needs to be trust there.
Yeah.
Because so many of these, you can also kind of get scammed a little bit. Food and drink, my favorite. Your reliable weeknight spot. Where's your favorite happy hour is. What's your favorite table. I just love going to places and knowing the name of the person that works there and like speaking to them. We went to a restaurant last Friday, Rob and I, and there was no one there. And they were like, oh, thanks for coming out tonight, guys. Like, winter, it's not many people coming in. Everyone just gets takeaway. And they were just the nicest. And we ended up like chatting with them and learning their names. And it was just really fun and really nice. And like, I just love getting to know places like that. Then obviously the glow up vibes, the hairstylists, the dermatologists.
Your nail girl.
The nail girl, the Botox. Like who are the people?
Eyebrow person.
The eyebrow person, not me. Don't let me near them. Then you can also go into like services and admin, like accountants, financial advisors, wellness, massage therapists, yoga studios, therapists, who resets you, and then convenience, like mechanics, pharmacists. The list goes on, to be honest.
But also it's good to have that because especially when it comes to like if it is a vet or for your own personal health, somebody who's not going to diminish what you're feeling and is going to, like validate you and then also like support you through whatever it is.
So like my favorite thing this month has just been having like a little black book of people that, especially like in the lead up to going to Europe, like obviously I'm always like hair, tan, brows, whatever, nails, like whatever it is. And like being like, cool, off to go see my friends.
Yeah, exactly. The reunion begins.
Yeah.
The 2 weeks before going away on holiday is the most expensive time in a girl's life.
Yeah, literally. And the first day of that holiday is the best she's ever looked.
1000%.
Yep. Well.
I love it.
Do you have one more for us?
I've got one more. I'll keep it short and sweet. So my final July favourite is a new elevated dad sneaker.
I'm like, I was with you. I was there.
You were there when it was
I was supposed to be in the
written.
video.
Well, I think we all sing. So I've got a new dad's sneaker in the rotation, and it's the New Balance 24L. It's like a 2000s inspired version of their running style, but why I like it is because it has sleeker proportions than maybe some of the other dad's like sneakers.
A little bit less chunky.
Yeah, a little less chunky than some of the other dad sneakers that I've been wearing. So I feel like it just looks a little bit more like elevated and you can dress it up or dress it down. But again, I feel like this is another thing, like take a shot every time we say Europe. But the reason that I got them is because I needed a new pair of sneakers that I would be able to wear on some of those like 20,000 step days. And I have worn them on a couple of like 10,000 step days and they've been really comfortable, no blisters, feel very supported. My feet aren't hurting at the end of the day.
And they look cool.
And they look cool.
Speaking of that little like address book thing that you're like, yeah, that feels good. The other thing that feels good is when you would go to Athlete's Foot and they would do the measuring thing on your foot with like the little metal thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I was with Sal when she was buying them and I was like, literally had like my purse on my shoulder and I was like, okay, cool. How do they feel?
Do a walk around
Where's
the
your
store.
toe?
Show me your toe.
Okay, now go for a walk around the store.
But yeah, and at the time of recording, they're actually on sale. So
Oh, how good.
yeah, keep an eye out because
New Balance are always on sale here and there. Never buy a sneaker full price.
Yeah, definitely.
Never buy a sneaker piff.
Well, that's a wrap on our July favourites. What a chaotic episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for having us in your ear holes. We love to be here. Cheeky
Bye.
chooks. Bye.